Hi, this is Anna Harris, personal trainer and nutrition coach, and today I am making my mom's famous beet salad, except I added a couple of ingredients and made it a little bit more my way. I grew up eating this salad. It's full of all the great winter vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and beets. And beets are a superstar because they can help your blood with oxygenation. So it's especially important now when the temperatures are cold and when we're less active. So getting those beets is really important. And if you are very active, getting beets will help your performance. That's always great, right? So what you need is potatoes, carrots, beets, pickles, onions, and then we're going to use some seasonings plus olive oil and balsamic vinegar. So let's get moving. All right, we're going to start this salad by boiling potatoes, carrots, and beets. You need about 3 to 4 of each, and you don't need to peel them. Just cook them until the water starts boiling. Salt the water and cook until done, until the knife goes through easily. Make sure you salt it once it starts boiling, and you can always cover the pot to cook it faster. All right, it looks like our vegetables are ready. We're going to test them for doneness by taking a knife through. It goes through easily, and I can tell these are done. All right, a little trick to cleaning beets is using paper towels. So I'm going to use my cooked beets, take them out. I'm going to wrap it in one paper towel and kind of move the peel around using this paper towel. Hands stay clean. And there it is. All right, one is done. Here it is, nice and clean. And then I'm going to use another one. And I can reuse the paper towel. So I'm going to go for beet number 2. So while I feel bad using the extra paper products, makes it so much easier, and we also don't use as much water having to clean hands after. So it's all nice and good. So the easiest way to peel a boiled potato, just pull some of that peel and just, it comes off. Super easy. All right, now that everything is peeled and ready, we're going to start chopping our vegetables. All right, let's start by slicing our potatoes. So you want about 1/2-inch cubes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it in one direction and then flip it over and slice it in the other direction. And as I said, the potato is a little bit overcooked, which is perfectly fine for this salad. 1/2-inch cubes. And it's important to have a good knife because that makes slicing easier. There you go. Potatoes go in. So make sure you're going in really thin slices. These boiled carrots, important that they're sliced thin. You don't want to have a taste of a giant carrot. Everything works a little better when they're sliced like this. And then kind of 1/4 inch, and you can go faster. All right, so You're gonna cut your beets in 1/2-inch cubes. So let me show you how you do this without getting your hands dirty. And I'm gonna use a fork. Use the fork to slice the beets in 1/2-inch slices. Look at that beautiful red color. All right, and then I'm gonna slice them. All right, next up is an onion. And I'm going to use about 1/4 of an onion. You don't want to have too much to overpower the mild texture of the vegetables. So, a lot of people cry when they cut the onions. But you know what the key to not crying is? Slicing on those grains. As long as you're going along those grains, and you will see those marks going typically cross to the internal slice. So if you slice on those grains, then you won't cry. It's when we cut across the grains is when you cry. So that's a little trick. All right, so thinly slice your onions. And I'll warn you, I'm not a professional chef, right? No kidding. So my slicing technique is very average, but it works for me. So slice that onion. Okay, onions go in next. So about 1/4 of a large onion or 1/2 of a small one. That's all you need. All right, next then is the pickle. And these pickles are delicious. They really make the salad zing. So I'm gonna use 4/4 or a whole pickle, but you can use more or less depending on what you like. So you wanna slice them in really small 1/4-inch little bites. All right, we are ready to season and dress this baby. So your beet salad is almost ready. Potatoes, carrots, beets, of course, onions, pickles, and then your seasonings and olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Super simple, super easy. It lasts for days. It's a great side. It's a great main meal. And it's so good on a winter day. Get all these great vitamins and fiber. So we're gonna add very simple seasonings, salt and pepper. Half a 1/4 tablespoon salt. And you don't need too much because you have pickles. Cracked pepper. And then we're adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is a 1/2 tablespoon, so I'm going to use All right, so this is one of the ways in which this salad is different from my mom's traditional beet salad. I add balsamic vinegar, which she never added. She might use apple cider vinegar or no vinegar at all. But I find that balsamic really brings out that sweetness and depth of the beets, and it's amazing in this salad. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. So as I said, this is 1/2 tablespoon, so I'm going to use 2. All right. Another way to make this salad a little bit more unique is adding other pickled vegetables or condiments. You can add capers, you can add green olives finely chopped, and you can also add sauerkraut. It adds a little bit of acidity, which is perfect for this kind of salad. But I find that pickles and onions are enough to bring the crunch and the saltiness and the acidity. So we are gonna mix it up and try it. Let's see how it tastes. This is delicious. The balsamic vinegar is the perfect little strike on top. And it's so amazing how the sweetness of the beets contrasts with the saltiness of the pickles and the crunch of the onions. Delicious. Thanks for joining me, watching this recipe of my mom's beet salad. I'm Anna Harris, personal trainer and nutrition coach, founder of FitEatRest.com. Stay tuned for more recipes and let me know how you like it. Stay fit, eat well, and take time for yourself.